So good day to each and every one of us. So before I start our discussion for today, let me introduce myself first. So I am Jkar Angay Samson, your sharer for today. So before I start our proper sharing for today, so let me ask you one question first. So does being highly gifted automatically makes you a genius? So that's the question that we will learn later as we go on with our sharings or discussions. So, ano nga ba ang tinatawag nating intellectual giftedness? So, let's start first by defining what is giftedness. So, giftedness in Filipino, it is also called as kagalingan. So, giftedness refers to students who perform at much higher level in objectively measurable ways than to their age peers. So, they are a bright child with a high degree of mental ability. So, giftedness, ito din ay tumutukoy sa mga mag-aaral na mayroong mas mataas na kakayahan kaysa sa kanilang mga kaedad. So, sila yung mga bata na may mataas na antas ng pangkalahatang kakayahan sa pag-iisip. Another definition of giftedness is those who have an intelligence quotient or IQ of 130 or above, and someone who shows or has the potential for showing an exceptional level of performance in one or more areas of expression. So, sila yung mga taong may mataas na potensyal na kakayahan sa pagpapakita ng kanilang galing sa iba't ibang larangan. So what is an intellectual giftedness? So it is an intellectual ability significantly higher average. So giftedness is a trait that starts at birth and continues throughout the lifespan. So giftedness is not a marker of success but rather of aptitude or the inherent ability to learn. So, ang intellectual giftedness ay isang intellectual na kakayahan ng isang tao. Ang pagiging matalino ay isang katangian lamang na nagsisimula sa kapanganakan at nagpapatuloy sa habang buhay. So, sinasabi dito na ang pagiging matalino ay hindi isang marka ng tagumpay, ngunit sa halip ay kakayahan o kakayahang kumilos upang matuto. So, hindi ibig sabihin na porket matalino ka na ay hindi ka na matututo. So, being an intellectually gifted means possessing superior intelligence with potential or demonstrated accomplishments in several fields of study. So, it is also an ability to perform complex mental tasks and all at age-appropriate level. So, ang intellectual giftedness ay ang pagkakaroon ng mataas na antas ng katalinuhan na may potensyal o ipinakitang mga nagawa sa ilang larangan ng pag-aaral. So, ito yung mga kakayahang magsagawa ng mga komplikadong gawaing pangkaisipan na kadalasan ay hindi nagagawa ng karaniwang tao lamang. So, there are two characteristics of gifted children, the positive and negative. So, sa personality, they are possesses good physical health, better planning capacity, high achiever in class, may be popular, sincere and dutiful, have friends of higher age and class, so may participate actively in discussion. So sa social characteristic, they are socially well mature, popular in their group, have good quality of leadership, they are good, democratic and less autocratic, possesses high moral quality, and sa intellectual characteristics, they are gifted children, have better ability to organize, analyze, memorize, synthesize, and reason out things. Their vocabulary is rich, good common sense and good general knowledge, have good imagination and their ideas are original. So, and their self-expression is quick and clear. So, ang negative characteristic of gifted children naman is they are egoistic and jealous behavior, may not like the social curriculum which is for normal, becomes lazy if they find the school curriculum unchallenging to them and does not take interest in school academic activities, and they are generally careless and poor in spelling and handwriting sometimes or yung iba lang. And sometimes they show emotional instability and may become outspoken and show sensitive temperature. So one of the causes of giftedness is environmental or experience. So the belief that you can make a child gifted by exposing him or her to a variety of enriching experience beginning at an early age. So another causes is biological factors or namamana lang. So in addition to inherited characteristics, other biological factors such as maternal age, prenatal exposure to harmful substances, and prenatal malnutrition may also influence intelligence. And another causes is social factors, or it is an interaction between the child's genetic endowment and a rich and appropriate environment in which the child grows. And the last is no single factors that causes giftedness, or sadyang ipinanganak lang talaga na matalino yung bata. What's the difference between highly gifted and a genius? So, who is a genius? So, a genius is an individual who has exceptional capacities in terms of intellectuality, creativity, and originality that surpasses others. So, a genius goes beyond the boundaries of a particular field and explores new knowledge. This is why genius is equated with originality. Using his or her exceptional talents, they can produce something new and original. So, best example of a genius is yung mga well-known philosophers in which they contribute to the different field of studies by giving or sharing their philosophy to a specific study. So, who is an intellectually gifted person? In our discussion earlier, we defined highly gifted as a person who has an intelligence quotient above 130. They are highly emotional, extremely autonomous, highly sensitive, highly creative, well-driven, and very curious. So, let's make the difference even clearer. A genius is usually responsible for a breakthrough in a discipline, bringing in a new perspective that challenge the existing. And a gifted person may not contribute to such endeavor. So let's go back to my first question earlier. Does being highly gifted automatically makes you a genius? The answer is no, it does not. Because a genius might also be highly gifted, but a highly gifted person is not automatically a genius. Before I end our sharing, let me left you a quotation. We are all gifted, that is our inheritance. So, no matter how you think you are worthless or useless, you are also gifted, but you just don't know what gift you have. So, this is the end of our discussion. Thank you everyone for listening, and God bless.